Evangelization has to start with the people in the pews. It's got to start with us.
For the man who follows Jesus all the days of his life.
Hi, I'm Kevin Dunn, president of Dunn Media and producer-director of the new film Permission, Father Bob Bedard's vision for the church. This is an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at some of the dramatizations we've been working on from Father Bob's life, and a plea to help us raise the funds we need to complete the film, which we hope to release in October of 2024. I'll tell you about that at the end of this piece. Now, you know, over the past few years, we've been interviewing those who knew him best: bishops, priests, clergy, friends, admirers, and media personalities. These stories that they share are awesome.
He could preach like no one else. And then there's all the conversions that are just almost countless.
Earlier this year, we brought together some of Ottawa's finest production people. We hired a number of actors, we brought on board a number of volunteers, and we filmed dramatic reenactments which would capture the key moments that defined Father Bob's life. We filmed in Ottawa's Glebe district, where Father Bob would have grown up playing street hockey, a passion that he would carry with him throughout his life. And of course, Blessed Sacrament Church, where he would first learn the tenets of the Catholic faith and receive the sacraments. We were honored to film at St. Pius X High School, where Father Bob reluctantly began teaching, but would become one of the school's most beloved teachers, principals, and coaches. His time there would take him through the trauma of a high school shooting in his grade 13 religion class, to the sheer joy of leading his boys' basketball team to the Ontario Championships. In his memoirs, Father Bob speaks about a reconversion through the charismatic movement, which would set him on a course to become a prophet of the new evangelization that John Paul II spoke so much about, most notably felt in St. Mary's Parish in Ottawa. It was there we filmed the main visuals for the film, including his preaching and devout spiritual life. Then comes the story of the order he founded, the Companions of the Cross, which now touches faith communities across Canada, in the USA, and around the world. We filmed a reenactment of his visit where he pitched the idea of the new order of priests to then Archbishop Plourde. And let's not forget about the community of sisters he co-founded, the Servants of the Cross. Sister Anna Chan recounts the formation of the community and influence that Father Bob had and continues to have on the community today. Finally, we capture the final years of Father Bob's life, from a shocking diagnosis to his final days on earth, surrounded by the priests and sisters whom he loved so dearly. The film will end on a glorious note as we interview Father Dennis Hayes, who has been working on the cause of Father Bob Bedard's canonization. A beautiful moment in the film where we encourage prayers and pilgrimages to Father Bob's resting place. Complete with an original musical soundtrack, Permission will be the quintessential film on the life and times of Father Bob Bedard, prophet of the new evangelization. Our hope is to have the film complete by October of 2024, in time for the 13th anniversary of Father Bob's passing. However, we are at a standstill right now until we can raise enough funds to complete the scripting and post-production process. We need to raise a minimum of $100,000 to make it happen, and so we're reaching out to you. These are the giving goals we have set to reach our $100,000 total. Every gift makes a difference, and whatever you can give will be greatly appreciated. Please pray about what God may be asking you to give. Help keep Father Bob Bedard's legacy alive for decades to come, inspiring many more faithful to serve as priests, sisters, and committed lay people who will give God permission to work in their lives and bring about a church that is explosively alive. Visit permissionthefilm.com for details or contact me directly. Most of all, please pray for the success of this film. Thank you, and God bless.
Give God permission. How many of us are ready here in this place to let God do what He wants to do?